We are back once again from the New York City skyline. Man, I'm having a really hard time talking today.
This is really getting to you, man. Also in the morning, Ben, when you were doing your first interview, I have to say it was a little rough.
It was a little dicey.
I think 4 times in that interview you asked, are you more confident or less confident? Well, casting the next game, Ben, do you feel more confident or less confident?
It's not looking good, Kev. It's not looking good at all. I tell you what, I am confident in the gameplay of these two players. Hero and Alicia both looking to be on point here at this WCS America Season 1 final. There it is. Managed to spit it out that time. We are on daybreak for our 4th game. Hero does lead 2-1. And spawning in the top right-hand corner is that red Protoss player, Liquid Hero. So handsome. Hero's such a beast, man. He's so cool. Like all around the world, he's just a smooth operator. He's like that immortal.
Why?
Because he's smooth. And immortal was dancing all smooth.
But would you say Hero is a smooth person, like in real life, or StarCraft was?
All of the above.
So Hero is just smooth overall.
If
you open up the dictionary right now, the definition of smooth is Hero.
Liquid Hero.
Liquid Hero.
His opponent in the bottom left, the blue Protoss, down 1-2.
Liquid is pretty smooth in general.
I think so. It goes down smooth. Axiom Alicia. I know Total Biscuit is watching and cheering on his boy. Shout out to TB.
The winner of this series is of course going to face Ryong, and I remember actually a tweet from Total Biscuit a little while ago where where he tweeted literally haha at people who think that Ryong is weak in TVP. This is not Wings of Liberty, guys. So that's going to be a sick series as well. Whether it's going to be Ryong or Hero, either way, that's going to be a fantastic series. We got a weekend of great StarCraft ahead of us, man. This is just the 2nd series, our 2nd quarterfinals. If you guys just tuned in right now early today, you missed a fantastic series between Ryong and Moonglade. And once more, guys, despite the score in that series being 3-0, please don't let it fool you, because those games were absolutely fantastic and a lot of fun to watch.
Just stellar gameplay, man. Moonglade really putting on a hell of a performance.
He always does, man. Like, I can't even remember a tournament when Moonglade went to, and I looked at it and I thought like, well, Moonglade, you didn't play very well today. Like, he always surprises it, whether it's an IEM event or one of the other events he's been to in the past. Moonglade is always impressive, even when he doesn't end up winning the tournament, even if he doesn't end up finishing top 4. When you watch his games, he always impresses.
I think he's the most underestimated player in StarCraft 2, because we never say he's the favorite to win, but he always impresses, just like you were saying. I can remember the first tournament I ever casted Moonglade, IEM Gamescom, so long ago, and here we are, the most recent one. Once again, he has looked phenomenal, and a top 8 finish is absolutely excellent.
And I mean, he still has the potential to make it all the way to Korea, man. You shouldn't forget that Moonglade, we are going to see more from him. I don't believe it's going to be later today.
It will be, I think.
Actually, yes.
Yeah, we're going to play our round of 8 matches and then those the consolation matches.
Yeah, we're starting with the loser bracket. Those guys battling out for the final ticket. Of course, what happened in WCS Europe as well, where TLO lost in the first round against MVP, but then played fantastic and took out, I believe, Happy and Lucifron back to back, which is really.
And Dario is another player that just continues to impress. I really feel like he's reaching his final form.
The evolution of Dario.
Super Saiyan Dario.
The emancipation of
Dario. Okay. He's unleashing the beast.
Actually, Ben, for the first time in this series, Hero's going with the opening that I've seen him go for also, or oh so often, and that is that double gateway opening where you skip the Zealot but you get 3 Stalkers out pretty quick. That's an opening that Alicia has been going with pretty much throughout its entire best of 5. It's a very safe and solid opening in PvP. It will always give you the ability to move out early on and at least get a grasp of what's going on. Yeah, you're not going to see everything, but you're at least going to see something.
Yep, Stargate's down for both players once more. This is just the preferred way to play, it seems, for these two players in this matchup. Hero already out on the map a little.
That Mothership Core, man, is a big adventure.
4 unanswered volleys from that first Stalker means that Alicia cannot stay out on the map.
Nope, because actually Hero didn't follow it up with 2 additional Stalkers. He's going to go send 3 Zealot behind this, but his Mothership Core is going to poke into the main base once more. Is it going to see that Stargate? That is the big question right now. If Hero will spot that Stargate, which he will once more. Man, this is a really solid opening from Hero. He's going to have to recall though. Come on, Hero. Oh, there you go. So this is a solid start, because once more he can actually just open Phoenix right now. Phoenix will always be good. If you guys wonder, like, hey, would it be smart for Hero to make an Oracle? Perhaps, but what he does know is that his opponent opened up with an Oracle, so opening up with a Phoenix, A, you shut that down, and B, for the rest of the game, if you keep building Phoenixes, you're going to have a Phoenix advantage, so it's a double advantage, and it's so smart right now that Hero is indeed going with Phoenixes.
Interesting follow-up from Alicia going right into a Void Ray.
It's still, Void Rays are not that good in low numbers against Phoenixes. Phoenix are actually surprisingly good against Void Rays because they are way quicker, and certainly later on as well, if you get the range upgrade, man, you can just dance back and forward, and it's going to be really hard to get a crucial amount of Void Rays out to even scare those Phoenixes away.
And those Phoenixes doing it. Wow, not a single probe killed. Great great play there from Hero. I wonder if this Void Ray follow-up... No, now it's going to be Phoenixes again.
But this is going to be really hard, man, because Hero is already producing his third Phoenix. There's not a single Phoenix yet out on the map. So in my opinion right now, and I hate to sound anti-cliche, but that is that Hero is only going to give this game away if he somehow messes up with his Phoenixes. If he just keeps building Phoenixes, he might actually be able to pick up one Phoenix over here. Now that's not the case, as Photon Overcharge is casted. Well done there by Alicia. But still, Hero is always going to have that Phoenix lead.
Also worth noting that Alicia canceled that Void Ray and just begun his own Phoenix production, so he's trying to play catch up, getting his expansion down as well. Those expansion timings are pretty close, so economically both these players are going to continue to stay even-ish. Hero does have a 4-probe lead right now.
I'm very curious to see if either player is going to drop a second Stargate before Fleet Beacon, because I do think that this is the type of game where you just want to build Phoenixes all the time. Hero is like, hey, you know what, I have more Phoenixes, I'm going to continue building Phoenixes. And Alicia is like, hey, a couple of those Phoenixes are low on HP, maybe with a little bit of luck, maybe if Hero overextends once, I'm going to be the one handing Phoenixes. So what I think we're going to see for a long time is both players building Phoenixes, and probably going to see the Fleet Beacon go down on either side. I think Hero is being a little risky right now. He will be able to actually pick up one Phoenix, but he's going to lose it.
Oh, the control is so sick. Finally, a Phoenix does fall, but Hero pulling back those damaged Phoenixes brilliantly.
He has to be careful though. I think Hero is going a little too aggressive. I mean, that was fantastic. He traded the Phoenix for a Phoenix while he has better economy and he has a Phoenix lead anyways. But this is so risky. He doesn't really have to necessarily do this. Not now, at least.
He's just playing with that confidence that we know him for. And now he's going to sweep in once more, pick up a couple of probes, and then get out of there. No damage taken. Lots of damage done as 2 more probes do go down. Hero just making all the right moves here on Daybreak.
Yep, killed way more units so far, even though it's only 5 against 1. Now in the ZVZ that might not seem like a big deal. Then we do see the second Stargate go down for Hero, so he's gonna go second Stargate before the Phoenix range upgrade, which I know that a lot of North American Protoss players would disagree with. But then again, this is Hero.
This is Hero, and you do never question Hero as he is just going to proceed down this path. What is Alicia going to do? He's just producing as many units as he can, trying to maintain his worker production.
I like a small chance for Alicia right now is actually to drop that Fleet Beacon as soon as possible. He didn't really have the gas economy for it yet, but now he will start mining from the assimilated in his natural real soon. Well, we have once more a hallucinated Phoenix in the group as well. Photon Overcharge being tested once more. I really think that the only way for Alicia to turn this around, man, is by dropping a Fleet Beacon and trying to get a fight where he has range and Hero doesn't have range. But he's gonna drop the second Stargate as well before the Phoenix range upgrade. It's gonna get really tough, man. He's down 7 workers and he's down in the Phoenix count.
I love that Hero keeps these hallucinated Phoenixes in his army as the hallucinated Phoenix gets picked off, but nothing of actual
I think that was
substance.
a real Phoenix.
Well, I can't tell, man.
I think this time it was a real Phoenix. Fleet Beacon is going down for Hero right now. It's 10 Phoenixes currently for our Liquid player against 8 Phoenixes for Alicia. And if you guys get tired of me mentioning the Phoenix count all the time, as it's just the way it is right now.
Yeah.
That's all that truly matters, because there's no way you want to run across the map with a couple of gateway units. The Phoenix count will just be too high from your opponent. Photon Overcharge is fantastic in defending natural. So right now you're just going to see these guys build Phoenixes until they have at least 20 Phoenixes. Then eventually you might see people go up to 3 bases and drop a Templar Archives and get a couple of Archons out on the map, because that will be good later on. But for now, it's just all about Phoenixes, because if you stop too early with building Phoenixes, your opponent is going to fly in, he's going to kill all your Phoenixes, he's going to lift up all your probes, he's going to kill your gateway units right now, as you can see in the middle of the map, as Phoenixes in this number are very, very good against gateway units.
Yep, Hero just taking the donation and then getting right out of there. Doesn't, again, doesn't lose anything, continues to exert his advantage.
And this is a frustrating position to be in, man. If you're Alicia, this is something that every Protoss player knows also well. You're kind of doing it, but you know that it's going to be very hard to eventually turn it around. But hey, this is like the only thing you can do. If you stop building Phoenixes, he's just going to pick you apart left and right. So it's like, I might as well.
Hero knows Phoenix range is about to finish, and he wants to start a fight as soon as it does.
I love it.
Seconds away. Alicia's going to give chase, and now it's going to finish, and he is...
Yeah, Alicia is really going to have to back off right now, because he would be in a world of trouble. It's 16 against 13. Actually, if Alicia gets right on top of it, it doesn't matter too much. But the moment he starts flying away, and I think he knows that Hero's range upgrade is ready.
And Hero just going to enjoy an immense advantage. This is a terrible position to be in if you are Alicia. Hero is doing a fine job of just dancing around and getting lots of kills. So many Phoenixes falling for Alicia. Hero continues to just dance back and forth. 13 Phoenixes to 9 now. GG, well played, says Alicia, as he knows that is not a situation you can come back from.
It's a little unfortunate, and it's a little rough to watch it as well. And you're just like, why doesn't he try to do something different? Trust me, guys, so many pros players have tried. If you don't have a massive economy, if you're not on 3 bases, there's almost nothing else to do than building Phoenixes. The only thing you can say is that, like, the first Void Ray, was that a correct decision? Well, I don't know, it all comes down to this very early on Mothership poke by Hero. Yes, it's a little bit risky, but he sees the Stargate, allows him to start building Phoenixes, and that gets him an advantage. And as serious as it is, it just snowballs throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
And Hero is not a player who ends up losing a couple of Phoenixes because he's too careless, because he's too reckless. No, he played also safe, kept them alive, and just secured victory.
What a convincing series from Hero,
really
Kev. 3-1 victory. The one game that he lost, he was trying to, trying to get a little cheeky. Proxy to Stargate. He was like, hey, I'm gonna throw this out there. It didn't work out. He made it very close. And at the end of the day, didn't matter all that much because in the 3 other games, he was dominant.
And if anything, Ben, I think the story of this PvP was definitely Stargate play, man.
Absolutely.
Stargate play dominating all over.
Absolutely. It does mean, does that mean we're going to see Hero versus Ryung?
Yes, it does.
Oh, man.
So really
the Axiom killer, perhaps, as Hero will march on.
Only dropped 1 map so far in this entire tournament. Hero right now in the semifinals of WCS Murica. And only dropping 1 map.
You gotta stop saying that. I laugh every time you say it.
What's wrong with Murica?
WCS Murica.
It's just all the freedom over here.
We're gonna have, you know what? Instead of giving Hero a big cash prize, we should just give him a pickup truck and a hunting rifle.
And a bald eagle.
And a bald eagle.
Oh, I could totally see Hero driving down Route 66 with a pickup. That would be awesome.
And a bald eagle on his shoulder, man. It's just like,
wow, you could make a movie out of that. Man, that's amazing.
National anthem playing in the background, explosions going off as he passes.
Hopefully the right type of explosions.
Right, the kind of exciting, patriotic explosions.
Kind of like Widow Mines who won't be able to catch up with the truck that Hero is driving.
It's perfect. It's perfect. We've got an interview with our winner, Liquid Hero, the WCS Murica round of 4 contender.
Thanks a lot, Ben. Great job with the commentary of Alicia versus Hero. I'm here with our victor of that best of 5, Hero, taking the 3-1 victory. Now, my first question is, you came into that series, you did not drop a single game in WCS America leading up to it. You lost a game in that series, which I'm pretty sure people can forgive. But did that kind of go how you expected? Can you kind of talk me through the matches a little bit?
계속 WCS 진행하면서 무패로 이렇게 계속 오다가 오늘 한 경기 졌어요. 양준식 선수한테. 네, 그게 뭐 이번 경기에 영향을 크게 미친 건 있었나요?
딱히 안 지고 있다는 거 신경을 안 쓰고 있어서 그런 건 없었고 그냥 후프전이라서 좀 질까봐 좀 걱정이 많았어요.
I didn't think quite a lot about losing a match or losing a game, single game. So I didn't think of that too much. But I was very worried that it was PvP mirror match. So that was the only point that I was worried.
Now, you're going to move on in the tournament to play Ryung in the next round. Obviously, PvP being your first matchup, how did your preparation kind of work for that? Because obviously you want to worry about your first match being PvP, but you have to start thinking about the rest of the tournament too. So how prepared do you think you are to face off against Ryung?
물론 프로토스전 푸푸전 때문에 뭐 걱정도 많이 했겠지만 어쨌든 이제 다음 경기는 이제 4강 내일 있을 경기는 이제 김동원 선수랑 하게 되는데 이번 때에 어떻게 준비를 해왔어요?
딱히 막 특별하게 시간이 넉넉하지도 않고 그래서 막 특별하게 연습하고 그런 건 따로 연습하고 그런 건 없었고 그냥 레더 위주로 그냥 전 종족전 다 그냥 레더 위주로 했기 때문에 그 실수를 최대한 안 할 수 있도록 하는 게 그거 목표예요. 네.
I didn't prepare some special things for this WCS North America. All I did was play ladder just as much as I could because I didn't really have a lot of time to prepare. So I played as much as ladder as possible so that I can reduce down my mistakes. So my goal is for this tournament is to try to reduce my mistake as much as possible.
Awesome mentality. Now, you also qualified for the World Finals of Season 1 of WCS. What does that mean to you? And you're one of 2 Protosses that have qualified for that tournament so far. Does that intimidate you at all, or how do you kind of explain that?
시즌 파이널 이제 진출권을 획득했고 지금 현재로서 2명의 토스가 있어요. 웅진의 김유진 선수랑 이제 송현 선수가 2번째 프로토스 선수인데 현재 그 진출한 거 진출권 시드 받은 거에 대해서 기분이 어땠어요?
일단 그 한국에 저 말고도 되게 잘하시는 프로토스 분들이 되게 많은데 이렇게 북미 WCS를 통해서 그 김유진 선수 다음으로 프로토스 자리를 이렇게 가질 수 있어서 영광스럽고 좀 더 다른 종족에 좀 숫자는 적지만 그 같이 강한 모습 보여드리도록 노력하겠습니다.
I'm very honored that I'm the second Protoss that actually made to the season final, and I know that there are a lot of great Protoss in Korea, but since I made it to the season final, I'm very honored. I'm very happy about it. I know the Protoss have there's a less Protoss than any other race. Compared to other races, there are only a few Protosses in the season final, so I'll try my best.
All right.
All the race.
Yeah. Well, best of luck to you. And guys, that's been Liquid here, who took out Alicia 3-1. We'll be advancing on to tomorrow to play Ryung in the semifinals. Coming up next, guys, we're going to have Snoot versus Revival. But first, back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks a lot, Axel Toss, and congratulations to Hero. Moving on to the round of 4 in WCS America, where we're all out of North Americans, but we got plenty of freedom, by God.
I just read as well that someone said that I think Liquid Hero should be paid in buckets of freedom. I think that's a great comment. Thumbs up, Team Liquid Forest.
Well, he is liberating the MLG studios one noob at a time. Guys, we're going to take a break. When we get back, as Axel Toss said, it's Snoot versus Revival, some ZVZ to send us off and stuff.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be awesome. We'll be back.